Hello, everybody. Welcome to the United Community. This is the United Community with the news and transfer news. Progression in Varane deal. Also, gonna talk about loans coming from Man United. Jadon Sancho and when he's gonna sign. So a bit of news to get through today, and yeah, the most important one, which probably people want to see, is Rafael Varane. So it's coming in from a journalist, Samuel Lookers, saying Manchester United are making progress on a deal to sign Rafael Varane, defender. So what's my reaction? Not gonna get hyped at all until he holds up the shirt. Rafael Varane is a high target for most of the clubs because this transfer window, like my God, the how much how many clubs want centre backs, and imagine if Rafael Varane comes to Man United, I would be absolutely ecstatic with that. But it's not enough. If you get Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane, I don't think that's enough. I think that's progress, but I don't think that's enough to get Rafael Varane and Jadon Sancho. And for me, I think that if Rafael Varane comes to Man United, he'll definitely improve the defense. We're gonna defend set pieces better, definitely with Maguire and Varane. He'll add mobility and pace in center backs. He's a leader. He's World Cup winner, four-time Champions League winner, La Liga winner, Copa del Rey. So he's won loads, and experienced player. So we need a player like that for Manchester United. Like the guy is absolutely fantastic, and his performances in the Euros have been absolutely brilliant. So how much would I see Man United signing Rafael Varane? I'd say probably about 60, 50 million, 50 million maximum. Because if they want more than that, then tell Real Madrid up yours. Because when you've got a player with 1 year left on his contract, and and they want to sell him for 50 million or 60 million. Sorry, I mean 50 million is too much, to be fair, but in the quality of Rafael Varane, I think he might be 50 million, but not 60 million. Never a 60 million pound player. And the thing that makes me the thing that makes me worried about that is we must have forgot about the Super League. Manchester United. Manchester United. Hold on. There's a tweet coming from Fabrizio Romano right now saying that Jadon Sancho has never been so close to join Manchester United. Gap now reducing between Manchester United official proposal and Borussia Dortmund price tag after further talks. Deal not signed, not completed yet, but progressing to the final negotiation stages. So looks like Jadon Sancho is getting closer signing for Manchester United. And you've got a journalist like Fabrizio Romano saying the deal has never been so close, when we always said that so close you can almost touch it. So that's encouraging to me, and I feel like the deal when it will be announced, probably I would say around. It's tough because when you talk about Jadon Sancho to Manchester United, talk about the Euros and when it's gonna end. So if England lose to Germany, then probably he'll announce it in the week that they lose. And if they sign Jadon before the England game, which I don't expect, and Gareth Southgate won't accept that. So probably so probably. Sorry, that's a tweet posting about Fabrizio Romano's tweet, and And if you want to go check out my Twitter, it's at Hamza Jamil 2006. So yeah, so it's coming from Fabrizio Romano just 1 minute ago, and that's quite encouraging. That's deal done basically. The long saga of Manchester United and Jadon Sancho is finally coming to an end, and yeah, we'll see when it's announced. But as I said last night, I think Jadon Sancho is going to improve the team. His link up with center attacking midfielder, the striker, the right back, Arwan Bissaka, who will have a massive impact with Arwan Bissaka. He'll have an impact with Luke Shaw because he's a fullback. And he'll build a huge chemistry when you've got a specialist right winger and left winger. So that's gonna build like a partnership with the right back and probably with the left back, and especially Bruno Fernandes and striker. Either it's Mason Greenwood or Cavani, because when you've got a specialist right winger and he's a right winger, but Mason Greenwood has played good on the right wing, but he's not a right winger. He's center forward or striker, as we say. So I don't think that Mason Greenwood had a massive impact on around Bissaka. The right wing position has been changed a lot this season, and I think that has affected Wan Bissaka because he doesn't have to build someone to build a chemistry with. Like a huge example, Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford built a massive link up between each other. Absolutely brilliant to watch, and especially Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, since Alex Telles joined, he was absolutely brilliant, like top class, best in the world for me, left back, best left back in the world, 100%. So so for me, like if Aaron Saka, if we get Kieran Trippier, Jadon Sancho, and Rafael Varane, then I think Aaron Saka might become what, the next Gary Neville next season, probably not Gary Neville, but I you know what, I think if Arwan Bissaka has Trippier and Jadon Sancho, like he might become one of the best right backs in the world. And when we talk about competition for places, we talked about Luke Shaw not making crosses in, not being attacking wise good enough. But since Alex Telles joined and he's built a partnership with Marcus Rashford, I think that affected him massively and became Roberto Shaw or Luke Carlos. Luke Carlos? That's a good one. So yeah, and if Aaron Bissaka has a competition with Kieran Trippier and Jadon Sancho, I think he might become a next Luke Shaw. I think he can do that. And about his positional sense, look, it's all down to the coaching. Like if every time, I mean, it's down on the player in the first, but it's on the manager to fix it. So I don't think that Aaron Bissaka's position sense it's because of him 100%. It's also because of the coaching. I think the coaching should focus on that. I think the crosses that we conceded is massively down to the coaching and massively down to the center backs, because not not gonna blame it too much on Harry Maguire, because I think he should get his heads in. I think he's one of the best headers in the world, but when you've got a partner like Lindelof who's slow, doesn't know how to jump. I mean, what is Victor Lindelof at centre back? What is he? He's a centre back who defends well, obviously because he's centre back. I don't think he's physically good. I don't think he has pace. His passing range is okay or good, but we don't need that because we've got already Harry Maguire who can distribute the ball. Um, and what else? Nothing I can think of Victor Lindelof at the moment, apart from he's a good defender. Like you need a center back partnership next to Maguire, who is a leader, physical, mobile, has pace. like Rafa Varane. I think Varane is the right man for Harry Maguire, and um, Varane is the marquee signing for me for Manchester United. Not Jadon Sancho, but I would say that Jadon Sancho will sell more shirts than Rafa Varane. But in football sense, I think the marquee signing here is Rafa Varane. And we can talk about Jadon Sancho, best right winger. Look, we said that about Timo Werner, didn't we? I was a fan who wanted Timo Werner to join Manchester United. But when he joined Chelsea, my God, one of the unluckiest seasons. And I will not put it down on leagues, this and that. No, 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 no. When you miss clear-cut chances, I don't think it's down to the league. Like when you've got a goal and a keeper, I think you should be netting that. But Timo Werner is not doing that. I don't know why, and it's too hot in Egypt here today. So yeah, I don't think Timo Werner is. It's because of the league. I think because he's crap this season. Like it happens, ups and downs. Like Anthony Martial. Like Anthony Martial came from the French league, and he was one of the best. But he fell off this season. I don't know what's going on with him. Honestly, I don't. So we'll see what happens with Jadon Sancho. I think he could improve the team massively, but he might have inconsistent performances. But I think we've got squad depth if we get Jadon Sancho, because when you look at our attacking team, we've got Bruno, we've got Rashford, Ahmad, Mason, Cavani, James. I would consider him. Who else we left out? So we've said Marcus, we said Jaden, Mason, Cavani, Daniel James, Ahmad. Let's say Pogba. I mean, I I think we could become one of the best attacking teams next season if we get Jadon Sancho and he performs like what we expect. But if he doesn't perform, bench him. That's fine. You can put on Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo has played absolutely fantastic when he played the season before. So I think Amad Diallo is ready for the next step and become an important player for Manchester United. So we'll see what happens with Jadon Sancho. We'll see what happens with the deal, with the team. Uh, so yeah, we'll see. But on Rafa Varane, I think that if we're gonna get him, we're gonna get him for probably around 50 million. I don't think Man United gonna overpay unless they take the piss out of Real Madrid and keep negotiating with them. So what gives me more confidence about the Rafa Varane deal? What gives me more confidence that Man United, an incompetent board, can get a deal like Rafa Varane? So first things first. I think that um, like Sergio Ramos going to PSG probably is quite encouraging because if we don't get Varane and we mess up the deal, oh, we're gonna get Sergio Ramos. He's on free, just like we did with Edison Cavani. But I think that if Ramos goes to PSG and Ben White's looking likely that he's gonna go Arsenal, which is I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. Ben White going to Arsenal. That's the news of the day, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. But no, seriously, I think that it's better to see like Ben Scheidt going to Arsenal Banter FC, and Sergio Ramos going to PSG, and Rafa Varane. I mean, look, some people are linking Varane with Chelsea. I mean, look, Chelsea got quite huge, like a massive depth in center backs. They've got Christensen, Zuma, Rudiger, which I consider him as one of the best center backs. Like, honestly, he's underrated. And who did they got? Thiago Silva, definitely 1 year left on his contract. Who else? Who else? They got Reece James can play center back. So I think they've got good depth in the center back position. So we'll see what happens with Rafa Varane. But I think that he's gonna probably if Ramos goes to PSG, Ben White to Arsenal. Then I think it might be a one horse race for Man United. So we'll see what happens with that. So see if there's any breaking news on Jadon Sancho uh, more than what Romano said, or other transfer news really, because it's a nice show. The move to Rafa Varane is progressing, as we said, by some lookers, which some lookers is really close to Manchester United. So keep an eye um, on Rafa Varane and Nathan Bishop. Yeah, Nathan Bishop going on loan to a second league. What's his name? I don't know the club really, but he went out on loan, and yeah, good luck to him. Could care less. Diego Dalot's return to AC Milan cannot be considered close yet, but positive signs are finally coming from Man United. After initially blocking the idea of letting him leave again, United seem willing to let him leave again, but only on another dry loan. So that's coming from Gazzetta IT, which is an Italian outlet, and it's continuing saying that this formula does not exist at the Milan management too much, as they want to include an option to buy this time around the opening from Man United is a good starting point. Milan will now work to reach a satisfactory outcome, and that's coming from Gazzetta as well. So we'll see what happens with Diego Dalot, but I think he might leave. He should leave. I think Dalot should leave. I think Matic should leave. I think Matic, Mata, Dalot, Phil Jones. God help me and let him leave. I think one of the goalkeepers should go, and I think should be Henderson, and we put on buyback clause. Who else? Who else do we have? I think that there's not many in mind really. Many should go. Like we said, Mata, Matic, Dalot, one of the goalkeepers, Phil Jones, Daniel James, Andreas Pereira, Chong should go really. Who else? Who else? We've got who's crap at the bench. That's the play. Those are the players are that are on my mind really, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that, but it's looking quite encouraging around the center back position, and Jadon Sancho coming. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. So people, please smash the like button, subscribe, share the video, turn on those notifications. I'm gonna wait here for a few minutes. If you got any questions, suck it in. Gonna see just what happens with uh, see if there's any news. So really enjoying that, really enjoying doing the content, really. It's I mean oh, well, it's quite like it's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna take time, but I think that I'm quite enjoying it, even though there aren't a lot of people coming in or doing anything. So it's quite enjoyable because you talk about your own opinions, which is quite encouraging, and doing like entering the KG show, uh, going into the United stand, saying things if this and that, and like it's quite satisfying when you talk about saying your own opinion about something. Unlike hearing somebody's opinion about something which you don't agree with. So I'm happy. I'm happy to do this content in my entire life, really. Even though I might get bored and might get depressed, but I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna follow my dreams, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, really. So please smash that like button, subscribe, turn those notifications, share the video, and yeah. See you guys. Peace. Might be gonna do if there's anything breaking. I'm gonna be going live straight away talking about it. So yeah. See you guys. Peace.